Chandler's Chocolate by ET&D for T. or Smith. Meet Chandler, a little young boy who loves all things chocolate. Chandler will discover a new chocolate today, and with it, an unforgettable and valuable lesson. Chocolate will never look so yummy, or will it? Once upon a time, there was a sweet 7-year-old boy whose name was Chandler. Chandler loved chocolate, all kinds of chocolate. Chocolate cake, chocolate candy, chocolate cookies, chocolate donuts, chocolate ice cream, chocolate lollies, chocolate milkshakes, and even hot chocolate. In fact, the bright kid loved chocolate so much that he even named his dog, yes, you guessed it, Chocolate. But there was one chocolate that this cute little boy loved more than anything else in the whole wide world. His mother's double-dipped chocolate chip brownies. Mom would make them especially for him, mixed with the finest ingredients, slowly baked, and best of all, each piece was carefully dipped, not once, but twice, yummy, runny chocolate sauce. But one day, Chandler did something very bad. While no one was looking, the naughty boy stole a chocolate chip cookie from the cookie jar in the kitchen.
Mommy did say that I should ask before I take a cookie.
The youngster thought carefully.
But I am sure she will not find out. And also, it's only one.
The 7-year-old reasoned. However, unfortunately, Mother did notice. And to make things worse, when she asked Chandler about the stolen cookie, the young boy told a terrible lie.
I didn't take any cookies, Mom,
insisted Chandler, looking away from his mother. But when the clever parent pointed out that her innocent-looking son still had some chocolate and crumbs around his mouth, he had to own up.
But it was only a small cookie,
claimed Chandler.
And I was hungry,
he quickly added, hoping to fool his mom.
But young man,
she started off slowly and was about to give him a big talking to, when suddenly she had a brilliant idea.
Okay,
Mother began.
I'll tell you what, Chandler. Why don't I make your all-time favorite, double-dipped chocolate chip brownies?
Wow!
The chocolate lover exclaimed excitedly, eyes wide, hardly believing his ears.
Sure, Mommy. Can I help you?
Inquired her son.
No, not today, my boy. I want you to go play in the living room for a while. It won't take too long,
said Mom convincingly. And it wasn't long before the whole house started smelling like yummy chocolate brownies. The young boy was sure Mom had forgotten by now about him stealing the cookie and lying. And very soon, he would be enjoying even more of his best-loved brownies. Eventually, the little guy's mother came into the living room with a plate full of her finest dessert. The excited kid took one immediately, but before he could put the brownie into his mouth, his mommy began.
Hold on, Chandler. Before you start eating, my dear boy, I want to say something very important. I love you very, very much.
The sweet youngster smiled, thinking again how she had already forgotten or forgiven him.
That is why,
she continued seriously,
I prepared these brownies with only the very best ingredients.
The young 7-year-old's mouth started watering, and he couldn't wait to just bite into his brownie.
But I need to be completely honest with you. I changed the recipe today. I added one thing that we don't usually find in brownies,
said Mommy.
What is it? What is it?
He begged impatiently, still holding the brownie in his tiny hand.
Well,
she carried on hesitantly.
I got the secret ingredient from our own backyard.
Tell me.
He carried on, starting to get restless.
You don't need to worry,
Mother added reassuringly,
because I only put the tiniest bit into the brownies. It was such a tiny amount that it is barely noticeable. And besides, this secret ingredient looks exactly like chocolate anyway. So,
she paused.
Now that you know, go on then. Take a bite and tell me what you think.
All of a sudden, the chocolate-loving boy started to become very unsure.
Before I do eat, Mom, could you please first just tell me what the secret ingredient is?
Persisted Chandler, suspiciously, his nose starting to twitch.
You say you got it from our backyard.
Don't worry, my son. I only added a teeny-weeny amount, and anyway, it is natural and organic, like the other ingredients I used,
urged the mom playfully.
Mommy, what is it?
Begged the small boy.
Okay, if you must know,
continued his mother.
The special ingredient is chocolate's dog poop.
Gross. Disgusting.
Squirmed Chandler, immediately dropping the brownie back on the plate and checking and smelling his fingers in total horror.
Ew, Mom, what did you do that for? I've been waiting all this time, smelling chocolate in the house, and now you tell me that you put dog poo in the chocolate brownies. I can't eat them now.
Shouted and upset Chandler.
Oh, yes, you can, my darling child. It's only a pinch of poop. It's the same color, the same feel. You won't even taste it. Go on, try it.
Teased the little guy's mother.
Never, ever. Yuck.
Protested the youngster, starting to cry. With that, Mommy pushed a plate of brownies away and then held her dear son very close to her.
Chandler,
Mother started.
today, I wanted to teach you a very important lesson. You won't take a tiny bit of dog poop in your favorite brownies, will you?
She said.
So, why then is stealing a small cookie and telling a tiny lie okay? In God's eyes, a small sin is a big problem.
She resumed.
Just like a small bit of poop in the brownies affects all the brownies, so a small sin affects our relationship with God and others. Sin is sin, and all sin is bad, big or small.
By now, the 7-year-old was crying even more, and he realized he had done something wrong.
Please forgive me, Mommy. I did a very bad thing by stealing that cookie and lying to you, and I will try not to do it again.
The teary-eyed youngster cried.
That's okay, my precious prince. We can't be perfect, but if we tell God when we have sinned, and we repent by showing Him that we feel sorry for what we did, and we try and not do it again, then He will forgive us. Just like you did now. So, I forgive you too.
Smiled Mom reassuringly.
And guess what?
She added with wide eyes.
I made lots of brownies. So let's throw these stinky brownies away, and I will go and fetch the fresh batch of brownies.
Are you sure I can trust you, Mommy?
Chandler asked when she returned with the new brownies from the kitchen.
Yes, of course you can. As much as we can trust God to forgive us when we sin and ask for forgiveness.
Mother claimed confidently. And with that, they were both smiling, laughing, and once again enjoying Chandler's favorite double-dipped chocolate chip brownies. The end.